Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got the folks from Lumbablu, Gail, Tom, and Lane Ehi. They're from Newport, family-owned company that make, quite honestly, as I'm standing here, I'm learning more and more, and I hope that you get a chance to do it as well. They're easy to find. It's a website that they can find you on Instagram, Facebook, all under Lumbablu.
Yep, Lumbablu and Lumbablu Custom.
Okay, Lumbablu Custom. We'll show that, Ryan. I almost forgot your name, buddy. We'll show you the website and all that stuff. But this one here, you made a great point. It is a big piece of equipment, right?
It is.
And it is heavy. Don't get me wrong. It is heavy. When you pick it up, you're going to go, holy moly. And the other ones that you picked up before, you might go, whatever. This thing ain't breaking. It's just that simple. We'll get to how you mount it together, Tom, in a second. But you mentioned that quick release is super important.
Yes.
Let's show everybody the kind of what you got set up here.
So this represents the boat gunnel.
Okay.
And this piece slides underneath that ledge inside.
Okay.
So you just go like that, and it slides right off the boat gunnel.
So there's ways that you can make this quick detachable.
Yep.
So that if you don't need it, you can just get it right out of your way, put it up in the bow of the boat, put it up off the side, whatever it might be, just to get it out of your way, right? Or if you're going to be fishing completely different, I'm going to give that back to you there, young man. If you're going to fish in a different way, maybe you're not going to be crabbing or expect to need it. And look at that. Okay, so that just slides right back on there. And say you got a boat that's just different than what that setup is there. Again, that's another thing that you can custom do to fit to any specific boat that's out there.
Right.
Okay, this is all cool stuff. I wasn't paying attention. But this one here actually has a rail on it, like I mentioned earlier. So for me, and a lot of you might be the same way, we all love to go crabbing. Right, you still have a big enough platform here where you can get that trap on there, an edge on it where it ain't going to slide off the back. Also, though, you can clean your salmons, anything on there as a cleaning station, and it's not going to go off the back, which I think is really slick. I'd add a knife hole there, though.
No, thank you.
Look at me. I'm trying to tell the manufacturers what they should be doing. See, don't do that.
Feedback.
It's like trying to guide a guide. Don't do that. All right, so Lane, let's hold this up.
Yeah.
I don't want to spill it, but this is your, what do you call this?
Bait station.
Just a bait station,
Yep.
okay? You've all seen these before. There's numerous manufacturers that are out there that make something similar, right? Typically, they're a lot smaller. Do you make different sizes?
Yeah, we have a small, medium, and large, and if you want something custom, we can make it to that size.
Okay, like anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, pay attention to what we got going on here. This is slick, man. I mean, really, you've got the ways that you can keep your scents in there, your ProCure products, whatever it might be, flashers, cleaning station, bait station, really just a number of different ways that you can do it. Also, I think it's just the build quality, and again, you're not going to see it here. It's just very difficult to see on television, but I'm going to tell you right now, I could run my Chevy Silverado over the top of this thing. And if you don't believe me, I'm telling you right now, I could lay it on the front side, and I guarantee you I'm going to roll over it.
Yeah.
It's not coming apart. You can't use glue, Tom. You mentioned that before.
Right. There's not a really good glue for this.
Let's go ahead and sit it down. What's that process? Let's just say with this here too, the bait station, but the crab decks. How is that? So it's screwed through the top, but then there's also something else coming from behind.
On the vertical pieces, we also dado the bottom of the board.
Okay.
And then fit the tabs inside, and then put the stainless steel screws in.
So it's kind of like a dovetail kind of thing to help lock it in?
Yeah, it's like a slot, like a half-inch slot, and then the board is half-inch, and we drive it into the. We drive
like
the
a tongue and
verticals.
groove.
Tongue and groove.
Okay.
Drive the vertical boards into that.
And
it's
then
difficult to get in, but we get it in, and then we screw it as an added feature.
And that just gives you added rigidity where the connection points are.
Plus, we put a 1-inch aluminum angle on the sides underneath.
To help reinforce it?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
And there's C-deck foam, so we protect the gunnels of the boat.
I saw that. That was super slick. So if you're taking and putting it over your gunnel, you can actually have the protection underneath there, so it's not going to scratch. You really don't want scratches on your boat, do you? How many scratches you got on your boat now?
Oh.
Come on.
Before we had this, a couple. After?
After? None.
None.
That was the answer. I was waiting to see if he was going to go, man, it's all scratched up now. Okay, so best way for folks to, are we missing anything? I want to make sure that we're not missing anything. Our time just melts away quickly. Is there anything, Gail, that you can think of that we want to make sure we mention?
No, just I think the biggest thing is just for people to realize that it's so easy to detach, and I can handle it. So take it off, go salmon fishing, come back, put it back on, pull your pots up.
very easy.
Super easy.
I can, and you all know me, okay? I've been doing this for a very, very long time. I'm not going to stretch anything I don't have a reason to. I have not seen a product built like this before. I've seen something similar, we all have. But they're all very rickety in the end. Unless I have seen, quite honestly, just cleaning stations that are made out of aluminum, completely different thought process here and completely different purpose. These are a lot larger, a lot deeper, a lot wider. This is made for your crab traps. And then, of course, you have all the other things that you can do with it. But I'm super impressed, guys. I had no idea what I was expecting or what to expect when you guys came in. Just really well done. Lane, I mean, really the foresight in how you came up with it, excellent. And then, of course, Mom, Dad, you guys have done a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got a little bit of time here. Is it more than you may have expected, trying to get all this patented and all that kind of stuff, the process of all this?
Big process.
We've
We've had to be very patient.
Yes, I get it. Well, I hope that your future is bright. I think it's a fantastic product. Again, local company, Lumbablu. Look into their website, look at their products. If you got big boats, small boats, whatever it is, they can customize things for you just to make your experience on the water better, right? Which is what we're all after. And if you can keep stuff off your deck of the boat, it's a safety thing. It's also a legal thing, so you don't lose those little crap. I'm telling you, it's a thing, and they're very expensive, okay? Very expensive. Mike, you know what I'm talking about? So look into them. It's, again, a family-owned company, Newport. They'll take care of you, ship it. They'll help you out getting it to you. There's lots of different things you can do because you're working with the actual owners, operators of the company. Very, very cool. It was nice to meet you all.
Yes,
Lane,
thank
take
you.
care. Gail,
Yes,
it's really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Tom,
Thanks for having us.
well done, sir.
Yeah,
well
thank
done.
you.
All right, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, we're going to check in with my good friend Steve Leonard from Steve's Guided Adventures. We want to find out what he's been up to. He's one of my favorite people in this business, and he's always a good interview on a Mother's Day. Let's just hope we get a chance to get some good video. Oh, there he is. We can see it, Steve. We'll be back from this break, and we're going to check in with Steve Leonard in just a couple of minutes.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Yakima Bait, steeped in tradition, innovation, and fishing success. And by Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective.